Hey there, I am back with another deck review, and today I'm going to be looking at the Derren Brown playing cards, latest released from Theory11. This was from Black Friday 2019, as the name suggests, is a collaboration with British mentalist and illusionist Derren Brown. He is one of the biggest names in Magic going right now. Actually has a Broadway show called Secret that's going, has been on numerous TV shows as well. So let's see how Theory11 did with this collaboration. Now, tuck cases are always one of the highlights with any Theory11 deck. This one's no exception. I think it's kind of a unique concept. It's meant to look like a book sitting on the shelf. So you've got the cover of the book wrapping around here, and then this gilded edges going around, meant to be like the gilded pages of the book, so that if you hold it this way, it kind of looks like a book that might be sitting on the shelf. So the front cover here is done in a matte green stock. Really beautiful color. I love that deep green, especially with that gold foil on it. It has playing cards in very bold, flowery font across the front. And done in heavy embossing with gold foil, courtesy of Derren Brown. So very simple, classic storybook kind of feel to the front cover here. Has a gold and black foil layered border going around. Very clean look to it. As you zoom in on the top here, you can see there's a little, in black foil Latin phrase, says ut ameris amabilis esto, which means to be loved, be lovable. So I really like the storybook feel to the front of the tuck case, but one of my favorites is the spine here. It has all of these different banners going all the way down as you read it from top to bottom. It says the collective works of psychological illusionist London's Derren Brown and Theory11 of New York, purveyor of unrivaled playing cards. So I really like that gold foiling and embossing down the side. The back's going to be roughly the back design of the cards done up in foil. You see this a lot on Theory11 decks, and it's really beautiful with that gold and black foil. Really pops out. It has Ex Libris, which is from the library of, and then the Derren Brown logo stylized there in the center. So really beautifully done. We'll look more at the back design when we get to the cards themselves. And then, of course, you have the other three sides with those gilded pages. I think the other three sides, I will say, look better from a distance. You know, when you hold it out this way, I think it really kind of completes that look of a book. When you look at it up close, I was a little bit underwhelmed, I have to say, with this. It looked almost like it was a sticker that was applied onto this. It doesn't look quite as nice or hold up quite as much to inspection. It is gilded onto there, so it's not a sticker or anything like that. But I will say it looks a little bit flat and underwhelming when you get it really up close. That said, you put this one on display or something like that, it's a really nice look. You do get a custom red tuck seal here in this interesting shape. It has upheld by royal decree, illustrated first edition playing cards in comparable quality. So very cool. Love the pop of that bright red on the tuck seal. As you open up, the inner flap has DB with some extra stylistic elements. And as you get with a lot of Theory11 decks, beautiful gold foil printing all the way down the tuck case with this repeated pattern that includes the Derren Brown logo there in the center of that kind of eye shape. And it goes all the way down the tuck. So really beautiful. Love the unique design of the tuck case. Love the color. So not bad. Very well done with the tuck case. But you see that with a lot of Theory11 decks. Let's find out about the cards. And we'll start with the back design. Here it is. So it was a white card with green ink all the way through, and it has no particular theme or anything like that. It is just tons of vine and leaf work along with these borders going all the way through. As you zoom in on it, you can see all of the different levels of vine work going all the way down. You have these circles in the center that kind of have an eye with the DB stylized there in the center for Derren Brown. And it's all in all, it's nice. It's a really intricate back design. Like I said, not particular any theme or anything like that. And then you have these sort of cathedral style window kind of repeated pattern going around the edge to form the border, and then a thin white poker border. Now it looks on face value like it's a two-way back design. It's actually not, it's close. But the only difference you'll see is on these inner corners here. So if you look on this one, you'll see there's kind of a notch cut out. But if you look on this one over here, it's a sharp corner. And this is the only corner that's going to be a sharp corner. All three of the other ones are going to have these little notches cut out, which makes this a very subtly one-way back design. Have to imagine that's not an accident, something you could absolutely use to know, if a card is turned over in the deck or something like that. You can easily pick out what that card is. So interesting extra little hidden element there in the back design of the cards. As far as I can tell, not marked in any other way. So not bad. I wish they'd kind of gone with maybe a little bit of a cream color instead of that pure white. I think it would have kind of gone with the storybook theme a little bit more. But all in all, it's a nice back design to the cards. Extra cards, you do get two identical Jokers. Both of them feature Derren Brown in kind of a praying stance there. He has both the devil's horns and the halo as he comes out of the clouds there. So pretty cool back design. Love the drawn style to it. Has that cathedral window style border going all around. At the bottom says the Joker, he knows all. So I think kind of a reference to his mentalist act there. So pretty cool pair of Jokers, both identical. And then you get an ad card for Derren Brown, beautifully designed there. And a double backer, good for Magic. The rest of the deck. So it's going to be a custom deck. All four aces are going to be custom. So we'll start here with the ace of spades, probably the most unique of the cards in the deck. Has these banners around, says Theory11 presents the ace of spades, New York, USA, London, UK, official playing cards courtesy of Derren Brown. And then the trademark there at the bottom. The center of the spade pip though features a hand, and a realistic looking hand with flesh colors, holding an ace of spades, which has a picture of a hand holding an ace of spades, and presumably kind of continuing on to affinity, which is kind of a cool little effect there. I have the custom font and slightly custom pip there in the corner. And then as you go through the number cards, you'll get a slightly custom layout of the pips as well. Now, if you look really closely at the pips, you'll see a little bit of just sort of speckling in there, which gives it a little bit of texture, which is kind of an interesting touch. And then as you get to the quartz, they're not super custom quartz. They're based on a Fournier quart. So pretty similar to that design, colored in this red, white, and black. All the suits are going to be kind of the same. And they have these kind of flesh tone for the skin. Not a big fan of using flesh tones on classic style quartz. But that's what they chose to go with here. Not a bad look. So the Ace of Diamonds, also custom, features the Ace of Diamonds banner and then an anchor in the center with extra ornamentation. And then there are your diamond number cards. Your diamond quartz are going to be just like we looked at with the spade quartz. Very, very similar design and feel to them. No real difference between the red and the black quartz that I can see. So there are your club quartz, here are your club number cards. Your ace of clubs features the two crows sitting there in the center looking away from each other. And then your heart quartz, heart numbers. And last but not least is the ace of hearts, which features two cross keys. Extra little Easter egg in this one, if you look at the teeth of the keys, you see one of them in the negative space here forms a T, the other one an 11, so for Theory 11. Interesting little Easter egg there. So that's it. That's the deck. As far as handling, they handle really, really nicely. Theory 11 decks are all printed by USPCC. They're all going to fan cut beautifully. There's no complaints at all about the handling. I think these are really, really nice. And it's all in all just a really functional deck. It's not so custom that it's going to be distracting for use in Magic. You can absolutely use these for gameplay, Magic, cardistry, whatever you want to use them for. And I think that was kind of the intent, was to create a deck with an elegant and yet really classic feel. I think they accomplished that pretty well with this one. And then, as is always the case with Theory 11, included a really unique and interesting tuck case. So that's it. That's the look at the Derren Brown playing cards from Theory 11. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more deck reviews and unboxings, and let me know what else you want to see. I'm always looking for more inspiration for content. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you for the next one.